The Dorado National Forest is actively working to restore strategic areas identified in the King Fire for both forest cover and for being able to manage the next fire that burns through this area. So the ecosystem services that we expect from this area really are tied to those environmental benefits of forest cover, including wildlife habitat, clean water, recreation opportunities for people, and wood products that we expect to continue to get through different forest thinning and maintenance efforts out here. So preventative work, we're really trying to get the forest that we have back to a condition where it's resilient to fires, to droughts, and there's several ways we can do that. A lot of the work we do focuses on maintaining forest conditions. We'll come in and do thinning, keeping the more fire resilient trees, breaking up the fuel continuity both across the forest floor and also within the canopy. And so a lot of times it's the first steps in a suite of treatments that's going to need to be done within the far-ranging future to continue to reestablish these forests and provide the benefits that we expect to have from this landscape into the future. So pre-fire work is much more effective because you really reduce your time frames to provide those ecosystem services that the forest provides when it has forest cover. And treatments prior to the King Fire were fairly effective at moderating how the fire burned through those areas. They didn't stop the King Fire, but there was green trees remaining after the fire, which for me was a definite measure of success. Now, post-fire restoration, on the other hand, we're coming in and we're trying to reestablish that system. And in terms of being able to provide the benefits and ecosystem services of forest cover, the post-fire treatments can take decades and in some cases centuries, especially without active management, to restore the functions and benefits that would have been coming from that forest had it not burned. And currently, given how fires are burning and reburning, there's a big question that without active management, if some of these areas will ever restore to the forest and the benefits that they had provided previous to the fire. Now, the large high-severity patches, my hope is that we are able to reestablish forests there. And so if we're able to do the treatments we're planning and actively manage the forest and continue to work on reducing fuels and reducing fuel continuity in the areas that we aren't currently prescribing for treatments, then yes, I do have hope that this forest as a whole can be healthy again.
Looking back at the King Fire 5 years later, it's impossible to avoid the tired cliche that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It burned so intensely that it scorched the topsoil and killed almost all plant life across a 30,000-acre area. With a sustained commitment to tree planting and post-fire management, we hope that we can help this forest recover. Even if restoration's successful, it will take decades before this forest provides diverse habitat, and much of the scorched soil could still end up in our reservoirs, impacting water storage, hydropower, and flood control capacity. In contrast, in areas where land managers had recently thinned, the King Fire did not burn as hot. There, live trees still stand and the soil wasn't damaged. And those are the areas that continue to provide habitat, filter our water, and protect our carbon storage. For us, the King Fire was a stark lesson learned in how to most effectively accomplish our mission. So we elevated projects that help restore forest resilience as top priority in the Sierra Nevada Watershed Improvement Program.